Unit 1 Power Takeoff Shaft. Subject Farm Tractors and Construction Equipments. Session 1 Power Takeoff Shaft or PTO Shaft. Introduction to Power Takeoff Shaft. This is usually known as Power Takeoff Shaft. It is a standard fitting in all tractors. Nowadays, tractors are not only used for pulling, cultivating, but also to run other machines such as water pumps, chaff cutters, threshers, harvester, and many more machines. That means tractors are not only used for cultivating, plowing the land, but also they are used for running water pumps to lift the water to irrigate the land. And chaff cutters, it is used to cut the fodder to feed the animals. Threshers, it is a machine which is used to separate the grains from the straw, and it is also used for running the harvester. This shaft runs on either 540 or 1000 RPM. The shaft running on 540 RPM has 6 spline on the power takeoff shaft, and the shaft running on 540 RPM has 6 spline on the power takeoff shaft and used in olden days tractors. The shaft run on 1000 RPM has 21 spline on power takeoff shaft. It is fixed to provide greater power takeoff efficiency. For nowadays, tractor manufacturer has installed a separate gear train inside the main gearbox, which gives up any speed either 540 or 1000 RPM. So in nowadays tractors, the PTO shaft can have the choice of running at 540 or 1000 RPM. In case of tractors giving two options of speed, two power takeoff shaft as supplied, which can be easily slipped out for replacement. The drive to power takeoff shaft is given by three ways, that is, first one, A. Transmission drive PTO shaft, B. Independent drive PTO shaft, and third one, continuous drive PTO shaft. First one, A. Transmission drive PTO shaft. So it consists of engine clutch, clutch pedal, direct gear engagement to PTO shaft, and PTO shaft to drive the other machines, that is cultivator, etc., water pump, etc., etc. Transmission drive PTO shaft. In this type of transmission drive, the drive to power takeoff shaft is controlled by the main engine clutch that controls the speed of the tractor. With this arrangement, power takeoff shaft operates whenever the engine clutch is engaged to start the tractor as shown in figure. In this arrangement, there is a disadvantage that when the driver stops the tractor or press the clutch pedal, power takeoff shaft stops working. For the machine to operate without tractor movement, we have to shift the gear to neutral and again re-engage the clutch. Multiple choice questions. First question, what is a PTO shaft? Options: A. Power takeoff shaft, B. Post trainee operator, C. Power tool operator, D. Power turnoff. Second question, PTO shafts is a standard fitting in all wheel type tractors. Option A, true. Option B, false. Third question, PTO shaft gets drive from option A, engine, option B, transmission, option C, output shaft, option D, all are correct. Question number 4, PTO drive taken from output shaft. The speed of PTO is option A, proportional to speed of tractor, B, directly proportional to engine speed, C, inversely proportional to engine speed, D, none of these. Fifth question, PTO shaft drive taken from engine transmission, the speed of PTO will be option A, directly proportional to engine speed, B, inversely proportional to engine speed, option C, both A and B, option D, none of these. Question number 6. Spline of PTO is used for option A, joining two shafts in line, option B, joining of two different kinds of shaft and pulley, option C, transmit power at 120 degree. Option D, all are correct. Question number 7. A PTO shaft with 6 splined, standard PTO shaft RPM will be option A 540, option B 640, option C 1000, option D none of these. Question number 8. A PTO shaft with 21 spline has speed of option A 540 rpm, option B 640 rpm, option C 1000 rpm, option D none of these. Question number 9. The drive to PTO shaft is given in option A transmission drive, option B independent drive, option C continuous drive, and option D all of the above. Question number 10. In transmission drive, PTO shaft is controlled by option A main clutch, option B separate clutch, option C both A and B, option D none of the above. Question number 11. In transmission drive PTO shaft, when the tractor stops, PTO shaft stops working. Option A true, option B false.